west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy and get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since all the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupon for Uber. Rhymes hard like they been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitters and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire. Around with me, and I had a nigga spin like a tire. But down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because UPK. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Alright, this is Rude Speech, man. We got Captain Tower in the building.
Yeah. Who's that?
Yeah, so Cap, man, let us know where you from.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me, man, on Rude Speech, man. I'll break it down right quick.
Don't forget it. One who west in my brain, one who west in my heart, one who west when I finish, one who west when I start. Big shine, big glow. I be gone till November, let my bitch know. I'm back by the winter, bubbling like Crisco. I need my pockets all swollen like a lymph node. Talking out the side of your neck, get you a slit throat. I stay broke, don't care if I got a million. Looking down on me, I put your brains on the ceiling. Fuck kicking down the door, we bout to demo the building. Fake cats all in these groups, I wonder who ya. Shoot ya off your pulpit, hallelujah. 4-pound gun youngin' down like it's a cougar. On my feet, combat boots, or is it Puma? Words spreading around about me, none of it rumor. All truth, very big facts, very large caliber on very small gaps. Compact pistols, ladders, and all that. About to throw the switch in the Nina for rapid fire. Got the 5.7 equipped with the magnifier. Boom shakalaka equipped with the rim rocker. We ain't really got beef, yeah, Ramak with a bin shot ya. The best rhymer since Pac and Big Papa. Big llama, big juice, I'm Big Jamba. Quarter tank of gas, I ride like a big timer. No informer, no sweat, not insider. My conglomerate wreck like King Konga. No Asian pun me, no chink in armor. Remain calm throughout pain that bring drama. Stay focused on things that bring commas. Took all pressure, applied and made diamonds. Stayed true, kept shit pure, my name honored. Paid all dues and debts and kept promise. Make sure you show respect, pay homage. I'm one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I said I've been one West bred, one West vetted, one West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, one West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, one West when I start. I'm the hottest niggas on the market, don't make me start it. I'ma pull up in a Spider-Man and Peter Parker. I remember days was trapping out the apartment. Now One West about put me up in a starship. About to fly the friendly skies in this bitch. Spit the truth on the corners, I lie a little bit. I'm a stand-up nigga, I die before I switch. Down or we up, I'm cool with who I with. I'ma be war the king and stay dangerous. Hold down the biz and fam, remain blameless. Now rappers drippy with styles we made famous. First with studs and spikes in any city. Designing charge a stack for shit that can't fit me. Had printers on my coattail way before Jimmy. Funny how the general ain't even see a penny. Better show respect, get smoked like a chimney. Keep my name out your mouth, don't even think it. Send a real Smith at y'all, no Jada Pinkett. Both ball heads, my grain $1.50. Lost my man to the game, that pain that stuck with me. Had to find a cheat code to the street though, cause them niggas getting foul, shoot you like a free throw. Keep spitting acid like a Mino, and the nigga be the nicest with a mean flow. Try to ride my wave, you gon' need a speedboat. I'm hot like 100 degrees in a peacoat. Scarf in the sweater, I embark every letter. It's UPK, not a part, but together. Homie, I've been One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West when I start. One West bred, One West vetted, One West pumping through my blood, don't forget it. One West in my brain, One West in my heart. One West when I'm finished, One West.
First priest. Is it registry?
Aram, Banya Howard, Banya Yasharaza.
Aram, Banya Howard, Banya Yasharaza.
Yahaba Shim Yashab Barakathum.
Yahaba Hashem Yashar Barakathum.
La Yasharaza.
Muslims need to stand, hold up the minutes on the face of the east. You do the Lord's Prayer and the Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadash, Hayat, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakwa, Taba'ah, Ratazad, Hayat, Aisha, Ba'aratazah, Kawat, Hayat, Bashamayim, Nathananau, Nakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakanaw, Kabawakanau, Kasalakanaw, Kabawayanau, Wala'ad, Tabayanau, Bonasai one, a ball, Hawashayanaw, Mayan, Rad, Kaya, Lakab, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Ratapara, Awalamia, Aman,
in the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day day.
Give us this day
our daily bread.
our daily bread.
And forgive us our debts.
And forgive us our debts.
As we forgive our debtors.
As we forgive our debtors.
And lead us not.
And lead us not
into temptation.
into temptation.
But deliver us from evil.
Deliver us from evil.
For thine is the kingdom.
Thine is the kingdom.
And the power.
And the power.
And the glory.
And the glory.
Forever.
Forever.
So be it.
So be it.
Hakak the power of the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Baba Kashab.
Baba Kashab.
The Thunder
The Thunder Now.
Hakak.
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 Larapa'ah.
Larapa'ah.
Call Makalak.
Call Makalak.
Call Matawa.
Call Matawa.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Latahar.
Latahar.
Hamatazarayim.
Hamatazarayim.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Lahaki.
Lahaki.
Hamati.
Hamati.
Hakak.
Hakak.
Al-Kawa.
Al-Kawa.
Hatama'ala.
Atama'ala.
The God's son.
God's son.
Ba'ashem Yahweh.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Water Aman.
Water Aman in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Please give us the power.
Please give us the power.
Power to heal.
Power to heal.
All manner of sickness.
All manner of sickness.
And all manner of disease.
All manner of disease.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to cleanse the leper.
Power to raise the dead.
Power to raise the dead.
Power against unclean spirits.
Power against unclean
To
spirits.
cast them out.
Cast them out.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
And it's a pattern that's Israel, the Hebrew. When you hear the name of Hagun, say the name of the loved one. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'ashem.
Ba'ashem.
Yahweh Shai.
Yahweh Shai.
Barak Lanawa.
Barak Lanawa.
Wayasharala.
Wayasharala.
Wahabayah.
Wahabayah.
Barak.
Barak.
It's like Sapari.
Sapari.
Barak.
Barak.
Rapah.
Rapah.
Magun.
Magun.
Hagun.
Hagun. The house of Azanyala.
House of
The
Azanyala.
house of Azanyala.
House of Azanyala.
The house of Azanyala.
House of Azanyala.
Sister Yapat.
Sister Yapat.
Sister Yapat.
Sister Yapat.
Sister Yapat.
Sister Yapat.
Yaila.
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 Joanne Anderson.
Joanne Anderson.
Joanne Anderson.
Joanne Anderson.
Joanne Anderson.
Joanne Anderson.
The entire Anderson family.
Entire Anderson
The
family.
entire Luckett family.
Entire Luckett
The
family.
entire McAllister family.
Entire McAllister family.
The entire Thornton family.
Entire Thornton family.
The entire Jordan family.
Entire Jordan family.
Done.
All in Fitz.
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 The entire Fitz family.
The entire Fitz
The
family.
entire Brooks family.
The entire Brooks
The
family.
entire Philly family.
The entire Philly
All
family.
Israel.
All Israel.
Done.
Azanyala.
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 House of Ryan.
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 Yaila.
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 The entire Billis family.
The entire Billups
The
family.
entire Skiller family.
The entire Skiller
The
family.
entire Ratcliffe family.
The entire Ratcliffe family.
All Israel.
All Israel.
Done. Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Water Aman.
Water Aman in the English. Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Bless us.
Bless us.
And Israel.
And Israel.
And the school.
And the school.
Bless.
Bless.
Heal.
Heal.
Shield.
Shield.
Protect.
Protect.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
In the name of Yahweh Shai.
Thank you, so be it.
Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayaya.
Ayaya.
Al-Hahari.
Al-Hahari.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Izari.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shamayam.
Shamayam.
Wa'aratazah.
Wa'aratazah.
Ayathan.
Ayathan.
Namawat.
Namawat.
Regalka.
Regalka.
Al-Yanawam.
Al-Yanawam.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'ah.
Hanala'ah.
Yanawam.
Yanawam.
Wala'ah.
Wala'ah.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasharala.
Yasharala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yeh.
Al-Yeh.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yamamah.
Yamamah.
Hashamash.
Hashamash.
La'ah.
La'ah.
Yekayaka.
Yekayaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayallah.
Balayallah.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makal Rai.
Makal Rai.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Afnapashka.
Afnapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Taza'aka.
Taza'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Wabawa'aka.
Mayatha.
Mayatha.
Wa'ai.
Wa'ai.
Our love.
Our love. In the English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills.
I will lift up my eyes into the hills.
From whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee.
He that keepeth thee.
Will not slumber.
Will not slumber.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yasharala.
He that keepeth
Shall
Yasharala.
neither slumber nor
Shall
sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right
The
hand.
sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forth.
From this time forth.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayah,
Alahayah,
Al-Damayah,
Al-Damayah,
Lakah,
Lakah,
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Thakarash,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al-Tashakwat,
Al Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awadiyaka,
Awadiyaka,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amaka,
Al-Amaka,
Yarayawa,
Warayamu,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayata,
Wayata,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al-Tazapawayaka,
Al-Tazabawayaka,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Lakawa,
Lakawa,
Wanakaki Adam,
Wanakaki Adam,
Magalia,
Magalia,
Wala'ah,
Wala'ah,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasharala,
Sham Yasharala,
Awada,
Awada,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Nawa'ai Tazawa,
Lawai Tazawa,
Labat,
Labat,
Yakab,
Yakab,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Barayah,
Barayah,
Yakaratwa,
Yakaratwa,
Ahoya,
Ahoya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Mawa'aba,
Mawa'aba,
Wahagari,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalat,
Wa'amalat,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Amishabi,
Yashabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawat,
Nalawat,
Imam,
Imam,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Zerawat,
Zerawat,
Nabanya,
Nabanya,
Nawat,
Nawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamari,
Kamari,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarah,
Sarah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Bonakal,
Bonakal,
Koyashawan,
Koyashawan,
Nashamad,
Nashamad,
Bayan,
Bayan,
Da'ira,
Da'ira,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Daman,
Daman,
La Adama,
La Adama,
Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Nadab,
Nadab,
Yatmo,
Yatwa,
Kairad,
Kairad,
Wakazabak,
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 Wakatazalmanai,
Wakatazalmanai,
Call that shit come,
Call that shit come,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amarwa,
Amarwa,
Nairashat,
Nairashat,
Lanawat,
Lanawat,
Na'awat,
Na'awat,
Alahayam,
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 Shayatamwa,
Shayatamwa,
Gagala,
Gagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Lapanya,
Lapanya,
Rabaka,
Rabaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Dabaira,
Dabaira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Hariyam,
Hariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Daradap,
Daradap,
Basairika,
Basairika,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapathka,
Wapathka,
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'ah,
Mala'ah,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kwalawan,
Kwalawan,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Bukwashma,
Bukwashma,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabashma,
Yabashma,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Behold,
Behold,
Ayai,
Ayai,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Kaparwa,
Kaparwa,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Abad,
Abad,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Da'ira,
Da'ira,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Atha,
Atha,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Labat,
Labat,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Cow,
Cow, in English. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo, thine enemies make a tumult.
Thine enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted.
And consulted.
Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said.
They have said.
Come. And let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation.
From being a nation.
That the name of Yasharallah.
That the name of Yasharallah.
May be no more in remembrance.
May be no more in remembrance.
For they have consulted together.
They have consulted together.
With one consent.
With one consent.
They are confederate against thee.
They are confederate against thee.
The tabernacles of Edom.
The tabernacles of Edom.
And the Ishmaelites.
And the Ishmaelites.
Of Moab.
Of Moab.
The Hagarene.
The Hagarene.
The Baal.
The
And Ammon.
And Ammon.
And Amalek.
And Amalek.
The Philistines.
The Philistines.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
With the inhabitants of Tyre.
Asu also is joined with them.
Asu is also joined with them.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
They have hope in the children of Lot.
Salah. Do unto them.
Do unto them.
As unto the Midianites.
As unto the Midianites.
As to Sisera.
As to Sisera.
As to Jabez.
As to Jabez.
At the brook of Kishon.
The brook of Kishon.
Which perished at Endor.
Which perished at Endor.
They have become as dung for the earth.
They have become as dung for the earth.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
Make their nobles like Oreb.
And like Zael.
And like Zael.
Yea. All their princes as Zebah.
All their princes as Zebah.
And as Zamun.
And as Zamun.
Who said. Let us take to ourselves.
Let us take to ourselves.
The houses of Yahweh in possession.
Houses of Yahweh in possession.
Oh my power.
Oh my power.
Make them like a wheel.
Make them like a wheel.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the stubble before the wind.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the fire burneth the wood.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
As the flame set the mountains on fire.
So persecute them.
With
thy tempest.
With thy tempest.
And make them afraid.
And make them afraid.
With thy storm.
With thy storm.
Fill their faces with shame.
Fill their faces with shame.
That they may seek thy name.
That they may seek thy name.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
Let them be confounded.
Let them be confounded.
And troubled forever.
Troubled forever.
Yea. Let them be put to shame.
Let them be put to shame.
And perish.
And perish.
That men may know.
That men may know.
That thou.
That thou.
Whose name alone.
whose name alone
is Yahweh.
Is Yahweh.
Art the Most High.
Art the Most High.
Over all the earth.
Over all the earth.
Sorry, Mr. Turner. I'm in Shadia. Be seated.
All right, shalom, Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai to the brothers. Yahweh Shema, Alatah Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai to our sisters. Kamala for joining us again. Welcome to the Isupk Chicago Sabbath service. What we are going to do as we do every week, we're going to bring you the scriptures. We're going to start from Genesis to Revelations. We read the ancient Hebrew, the Lashwan Kodesh, the holy tongue, the separate tongue. And then we give you we did the English translation with a proper scriptural breakdown so you can understand what it is that you're reading, that you can understand the most ancient of black and brown history. Right. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to pick up where we left off last week. What we're going to be at with it, Mariah?
11 and 36. Leviticus 11 and 36.
So we're in the book of Leviticus, the book of the law, chapter 11 and verse 36. So now, the stuff in this book is what we're going to pick up. This is what shreds Christianity.
Right.
This is what shreds Islam. This is what makes us, if you are black, Hispanic, or Native American, this is what makes you different from everybody else in the world.
That's right.
The laws and the statutes and commandments, the laws that the Lord gave us. The heathens say, damn, what people are so close to God, the creator of all things, that he gave them laws. He gave them specific rules to follow. You know what I'm saying? This is our honor. This is our wisdom in the sight of all the other nations. And we should embrace this. We should not run away from it. We should not shun it. We should not choose anything over it. We shouldn't mock the brothers that follow the laws.
Right.
We shouldn't make fun of the truth. You should not mock, make fun of, or belittle the priests and prophets of the Lord just because you are not who we are.
That's right.
And you, in your wicked spirit, refuse to let go of this world and do what the Lord has told you to do. The Lord has said for you to follow these laws. The Lord has said for you to turn away from your sins. The Lord has said if you are black, Hispanic, or Native American, that you black, that means Negroes, Jamaicans, and Haitians. If you are Native American, that means every form of North American Indian, and that you know Seminole, Apache, Chickasaw, Menominee, Potawatomi, you know what I'm saying, Cherokee, all of you are supposed to follow these laws. If you are Hispanic, that means if you are Mexican, Puerto Rican, Guatemalan, Venezuelan, Argentinian, Panamanian, any of those, you are supposed to follow. Oh yeah, and as far as in black, also that includes you brothers down there in Guyana, in Central America. You know what I'm saying? You are Benjamites. You brothers and sisters are supposed to follow this law. This is why we are different than everybody else in the world, because the Lord chose us to be his people and to have these laws, and then we're supposed to enforce these laws amongst ourselves and the entire world.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So to hell with your Christian pastor, to hell with your Muslim imam, to hell with your Catholic priest, to hell with all of these people that keep you from following the law. And this is not hate speech, this is love for the children of God speech. You know what I'm saying? Salakia. Let's get it on, Mariah. Yeah.
God. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11, verse 36 in the Hebrew.
Mm-hmm.
Ak, Ma'ayan, Wabawar, Mokara, Mayad, Yahaya, Tahawar, Wanagai, Banabalatham, Yatama, verse 37, Wakaya, Yapal, Manakalatham, Al, Kal, Zerai, Ashar, Yazarai, Tahawar, Hawa, verse 38, Wakaya, Yathan, Mayam, Al, Zerai, Wanapal, Manabalatham, Al Yawa, Tama, Hawa, Lakam, verse 39, Wakaya, Yamawath, Man, Habahama, Ashar, Haya, Lakam, Lakala, Hanagai, Banabalatha, Yatama, Ai, Haira, verse 40. Wahakol, Manabalatha, Yakabas, Bagadayuwa, Watama, I, Haira, Wahanasha, Af, Nabalatha, Yakabas, Bagadayuwa, Watama, I, Haira, verse 41. Wakal, Hasharataza, Al, Harataza, Shakwataza, Hawa, La'a, Ya'akal, verse 42. Call, Hawalak, Al, Gakawan, Wakal, Hawalak, Al, Arabai, I, call, Marabah, Ragalayum, Lakal, Hasharataza, Ha'arataza, it's like Hasharataza, Al, Ha'arataza, La'a, the call, Kaya, Shakwataza, Hum.
All right, let's get to English. Bible for the show.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 36. Nevertheless, a fountain or pit wherein there is plenty of water shall be clean, but that which toucheth their carcass shall be unclean.
So where we're at now, the Lord has been breaking down what is clean and unclean to us, and it's the foods. He has broke down the food, so you can't eat shrimp, crab, lobster. You can't eat pork. You can't eat squirrel and rabbit and duck. You can't eat insects. You can't eat, there's certain insects you can eat, and there's insects you cannot eat.
Right.
You cannot eat certain birds. You cannot eat certain fish. Anything with fins and scales, you can eat. Anything without fins and scales, you cannot eat. And it's so deep with the foods that you cannot eat, that the animals you can't eat, if they die on your table, you got to get rid of the table. The table is unclean. Okay? You got to clean the table off, and it's unclean. If they die and fall on your plates or in your bowl or in your cup, you got to destroy the plate, the bowl, or the cup, because it's unclean and it can never be clean again. So if you got, say if your cat passed away on your kitchen counter and it fell onto your dishes, you got to destroy those dishes. The cat is an unclean animal. You cannot eat it. It's unclean to eat. You cannot eat it. You're not even supposed to touch their corpse. But if your cat or your dog falls on the bowl, if your dog dies in its dog bowl, you know what I mean? Animals have done it. You got to throw that bowl away. You got to destroy it. You got to break it, to shatter it. Your cup, shatter it. Your plate, your glass, your bowl, your vase, whatever the dead body of an unclean animal falls on, that's an earthen vessel like that, you have to shatter it and destroy it, and it can never be used again. So why do you think that you're allowed to eat these things? If it falls in my cup, I have to get rid of this cup. I have to destroy it so it can never be used, not only by me, but by anyone else ever again. But you want to eat shrimp, pork, crab, and lobster. You know what I'm saying? You want to try these unlawful things when you go to heathen nations. You want to eat some lion. You know what I'm saying? You might try a little bit of bat. You know what I'm saying? You'll go over to China or one of these Asian countries and not ask what the meat is and be eating dog or cat and you don't know it. You know what I'm saying? You might try it. Just, Esau tries anything. So Esau's going to go and try it. He went over to India and tried the goop scoop and got sick. I don't want the goop scoop. Well, when they build that, making all those different curries and stuff, they be using their hands and not washing their hands. Then they take a nasty spoon and they throw that slime into brother called that the goop scoop. That's what it is, scooping that goop out. Goop scoop. I don't want the goop scoop. The goop scoop looks very unclean and unlawful. You know what I mean? But that's stuff, you cannot eat these things, man. And so what the Lord is going into now is showing that if it touches this, you got to wash it. If it falls on this, you got to wash it, and it's unclean, or you got to destroy this and destroy that. That's what we're at now. Keep going.
It's like if I can, sir.
Come on, sir.
And a lot of our people, for some reason, our brothers and sisters from the South, they love to make raccoon,
Possum and coon.
possum, I have it all there. It's unlawful. Yesterday, I was watching sisters, beautiful sisters, picking up them 5-gallon buckets of chitlins.
Yeah. Oh, wait, yeah, y'all sisters be beautiful, but if I see you eating chitlins, then you're going to start to smell like chitlins to me. Yeah, you can't eat alligator. I tried alligator before I came to truth. It tastes like chicken and fish. You know what I mean? But you can't eat alligator. You can't eat snake. You can't eat possum. You can't eat coon, coon is raccoon.
Octopus.
Can't eat octopus. Can't eat squid. You can't eat none of that stuff. None of that is lawful. The animal itself, the surface that the dead animal touches, becomes unclean. If it's a table or a counter, it is to be cleaned and not touched until the next day. If it is a pot or a pan, that pot, pan, cup, plate, bowl has to be destroyed and never used again. According to the Most High God. Now, you can choose to follow God and His laws, the one that created you, the one can not only destroy the flesh, but also the spirit and the soul, and make it so that you and your generations can be cut off. There are plenty of brothers who will never walk this earth again.
That's right.
Saul's family was completely cut off. King Saul of the Bible, his family, his bloodline, his lineage was completely cut off in ancient times, and he has never walked this earth again. That is the true death. To not be able to be regenerated. To not have a relative that you can come back to and replenish your bloodline. So it's up to you. As the scripture says, as far as me and my house, we're going to serve the Lord.
That's right.
And if there's anyone in my house that does not want to serve the Lord, they are to be cast off. Whether it's a mother, father, sister, brother, wife, child, whatever. If you're not going to follow the Lord, I'm not going to stand next to you while you get destroyed. I don't want to see it. So I'm going to distance myself from you. And I'm going to keep following God. And pray that He has some type of mercy on you, but you'll push it so far that the Lord would not have mercy on you for the work that the priests are doing. Look at Job and his family. Job was a man that the Lord considered perfect in his generation.
Right.
But his family was wicked. Throwing wild parties, celebrating birthdays, you know what I'm saying? Doing all types of wicked to the point he perceived that his children were wicked. And what did the Lord do with Job's family? He destroyed Job's family. He let Satan destroy Job's family, man. And put Job through a hell of a trial to prove himself. So it's up to you, man. Go ahead, Sloppy, sir.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 37. And if any part of their carcass fall upon any sowing seed which is to be sowed, it shall be clean. But if any water be put upon the seed, and any part of their carcass fall thereon, it shall be unclean unto you.
So if the carcass falls upon, like say if you're about to go and plant your crops, you know what I'm saying? If the carcass falls upon the seed is still clean. But if the carcass, if you've already started to plant and you watered the seed, say you're soaking them, you know what I'm saying, and that carcass falls upon the seed, then it's unclean.
Right.
Because now the decay and the death and the blood and the fluids are going to soak into the seed. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Verse 39. And if any beast of if any beast of which ye may eat die, he that toucheth the carcass thereof shall be unclean until the eve.
So even for the lawful beasts, you know what I mean? The cow, the chickens, the turtle doves, you know what I'm saying? The pigeons. Yeah, you can eat pigeon. Pigeon is a dove. You know what I mean? I ain't talking about these city birds. I don't know about that. Right? You know what I mean? But you might want to get like some carrier pigeons that's been taken care of. You know what I mean? But I digress. But the carcass of animals that are clean and good for you to eat, if it dies naturally, and the person that touches it, if it dies, the person that touches it, they're unclean. You know what I'm saying? So the brothers in the slaughterhouse, the ones that slaughter the animals for us, all that blood and all that, they're unclean. You know what I'm saying? Until the evening. They got to bathe themselves, cleanse themselves, you know what I'm saying? And then they'll be clean the next day. Keep going, sir.
And he that eateth of the carcass of it shall wash his clothes, and be unclean until the eve.
Now, if it dies and the person that touches the carcass, they're unclean. Now, if the animal just up and died and you eat of it, you're unclean. It wasn't slaughtered and drained and all of the stuff that, you know what I'm saying, when we slaughter our animals, you do it in a humane way and you drain it, you know what I'm saying, and cleanse it and all that stuff as a whole. You dress it, as the scriptures say. You know what I mean? You dress it, which means you properly prepare it to eat. You know what I mean? If it dies on its own and you eat that, it's lawful, but you're unclean. You know what I mean? You just ate some lawfully unclean meat. Keep going.
He also that beareth the carcass of it shall wash his clothes and be unclean until the eve.
Mm-hmm. So him that even buried the carcass, the one that took the carcass up, that picked it up, you know what I'm saying? The cow died on the side of the road. It just collapsed. The brothers that went and picked it up, they're unclean. They got to wash their clothes. They got to wash themselves, and they're unclean until the evening. Keep going.
41. And every creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth shall be an abomination. It shall not be eaten.
So every creeping thing, so no spiders, no snails. The French love eating snails for some reason. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? No snails. No, you know what I mean? No, nothing that creeps or no worms. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on and on and on. No creeping things upon the earth. You know what I mean? It's an abomination for you to eat that stuff. Those things were things that were never meant to be eaten. Ever. You are not supposed to eat those. You know what I mean? The Lord said it's an abomination. So that is especially sinful. That's a special type of sin. The Lord is disgusted by you when you're eating creeping, crawling things. You know what I'm saying? And they eat spiders in some cultures. They cook them up and eat them. I've seen them. You know what I'm saying?
Chocolate ants.
Chocolate covered ants. I forgot it. Can't eat chocolate covered ants. Right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. None of those. The Lord is disgusted by you when you're eating these things. You know what I'm saying? It's so nasty. The Lord, that's not what I made that for. Ew.
And Africa is known to catch a bunch of mosquitoes and make a mosquito burger.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, you're not supposed to eat. It's crazy. You ain't supposed to eat none of that. And when you eat it, the Lord looks at you like, ew. You're disgusting. You're especially disgusting. You know what I'm saying? Keep going, sir.
42. Whatsoever goeth upon the belly, and whatsoever goeth upon all four, or whatsoever has more feet among all creeping things, that creeping upon the earth, them ye shall not eat, for they are an abomination.
So that just looks centipedes, millipedes, spiders, worms. You know what I'm saying? It just named, so there ain't no way around it. The Lord is being very descriptive, and for all fours, they got more, they're on its belly. That's got 4 feet. That's got more than 4 feet. They're abominations. You cannot eat these things. They're nasty. You're nasty for eating them. You know, you're actually disgusting unto the Lord. You're abominable unto the Lord for eating it. All right, let's get these next 7. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 11 and verse 43 in the Hebrew. All the Shekwat Tazawa, the Pashat Yakum, Bakal, Hasharatazah, Wallah, Tatam Awa, Maham, when the Tam Matham, Bam, verse 44, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Alayahakam, Wahat, Quadashatham, Waha, Yayatham, Quadashyam, Kaya, Quadawash, Anya, Wallah, Tatam Awa, Napashath Yakam, Bakal, Hasharatazah, Haramash, Ha'aratazah. Verse 44, Kaya, Anya, Yahweh, Hama'ila, Hatakam, Ma'aratazah, Matazariam, Lahayath, Lakam, Sakya, Lahayam, Slakya, Wahayayath, Sakya, Wahayayatham, Kodashium, Kaya, Kodawash, Anya, verse 46, Za'ah, Tharawak, Sakya, Thawarath, Habahama, Wahawak, Wakal, Napash, Hakaya, Salakia, Hakaya, Haramashath, Hamayam, Walakal, Napash, Hasharatazath, Al, Ha'aratazah, verse 47. Lahabad Yal, Bayan, Hatamah, Wabayan, Hatahar, Wabayan, Hakaya, Hanakalath, Wabayan, Hakaya, Ashar, La'ah, Thakal. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 12 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Salakia. Have to let this load up. Salakia, one moment. Will Debar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La'amar. Verse 2. Debar, Al, Banya, Yasharala, La'amar, Ashar, Kaya, Hazaryai, Wayalada, Sakin, Wayalada, Zakar, Watama'a, Shaba'ai, Yum, Kayamya, Nadath, Dawata, Tatama. Let's get the English.
Leviticus chapter 11 and verse 43. Ye shall not make yourselves abominable with any creeping thing that creepeth, neither shall ye make yourselves unclean with them that ye shall be defiled thereby. For I am the Lord your God. Ye shall therefore sanctify yourselves, and ye shall be holy. For I am holy. Neither shall ye defile yourselves with any manner of creeping thing that creepeth upon the earth.
So the Lord said, that's clear cut right there. I shouldn't, there's no need to break down what the Lord just said. He's clear cut. Do not eat any creeping thing upon the earth. You would not defile yourself with it or make yourself abominable with it. He's the Lord. That's his word. That's that. Do as he said.
That's right.
Keep going, sir.
45. For I am the Lord that bringeth you up out of the land of Egypt to be your God. Ye shall therefore be holy, for I am holy.
Woo. The Lord said, look, I'm the Lord that brought you up out of Egypt so I could be your God. You're going to be holy. You're going to be separate. You're not allowed to be a part of this world.
That's right.
Because the Lord, he says, I am holy. You're going to be holy because he's holy. You're going to be separate because he's separate. There's no other God, period. There's only one God. There's no God like him. There's no God beside him, in front of him, above him. You know what I mean? Around him. He's God. And you are his children. You're his chosen. You have to be separate. You have no choice. God is separate, you're separate.
That's right.
Period. You cannot be a part of this world. Let it go. Let it all. This is in the book of the law.
Right.
Okay? This is not a polite suggestion. These are rules and codes of conduct that you have to follow. And if you don't follow it, you will be destroyed. The Lord is a great and terrible power. If everybody got smartphones, get a Bible app and put in great and terrible power, great, terrible, and power. And see how often that's used in the Bible, and it's all used to describe the Lord. He's not some peaches and cream and roses and strawberries. Little angels and fairy pixie dust and rainbows. That's crap, is Edomite imagery to fool you so that you could fall into God's hand and be destroyed. You think God cares if you are the head of your family, if you leading your family wrong? You think God cares that you're a mother or a father or somebody's child? He's not a respecter of persons. The Lord destroyed the earth at one point except for one family.
That's right.
So that one, think about that. He unalived men, women, and children by the millions.
That's right.
One family, 8 people survived out of millions of people on earth. And you want to play around with it because you want to finish college. Because you didn't think that serving the Lord would be this way. You like to follow the Christian doctrine, or you like the gospel music. You like to be a Muslim. You didn't think being married to a priest would be so difficult. You don't want a man to have more than one wife. You want to be the only wife, so you're not going to follow the Lord. All that nonsense. You got to stop smoking weed, so you're not going to follow the Lord. You can't do cocaine no more. You can't be a brutal alcoholic and a whoremonger anymore. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can't have sex with strippers anymore. You can't buy prostitutes. You can't beat your kids unmercifully. You can't be a disgusting, degenerate bastard and piece of crap anymore. So you don't want to follow the Lord. You don't want to stop eating pork, shrimp, crab, and lobster. You don't want to stop celebrating holidays. Go ahead, sir.
If I can. So you're trying to tell me that it's not okay to cook a big Thanksgiving dinner and pray over it?
And pray over it.
And then after dinner, go in the back and roll up you a blunt?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's all from the earth?
Because it's all from the earth. And it's going to help you digest all that turkey. Yeah, no. All of that crap. All of that is satanic.
Right.
Everything I just named is satanic.
That's right.
It's traps that Satan is allowed to put in this earth to test you, black man and black woman, Hispanic man, Hispanic woman, Native American man and woman, and child. And you're failing miserably. The Lord restored the priests and prophets on this earth in 1969.
That's right.
He put us, and he is awakening. He's slowly but surely awakening all of us. And you all are fighting us, even in our own households. You're fighting us and making this battle. We are fighting the world for you, and you're fighting us for the world. Make it make sense. It's the law for you to be holy, for you to separate. It's the law for you to come back together and follow what the Lord has told you. If you break the law, you are sinning. And sin is transgression of the law. So if you break the law, you're sinning, and the wages of sin is death.
That's right.
Right.
So if basically, let me break this down to you. If you don't follow the Lord, if you don't listen to what we're telling you, if you don't get yourself in order, and I'm going to put it in a way that you hate to hear it, if you don't come into the ISUPK under Commander General Yohana, your life is at risk and the Lord may unalive you. You are risking death so you can be hard-headed and lascivious and stay in the world and try to be like everyone else when you are a special people chosen unto the Lord. He said you are holy because he is holy.
Right.
But you don't want to be holy. You want to be the heathen. Because it's easy to be a goddamn heathen. And it's hard to be the children of the Lord because it's full of pain and anguish and loss and long suffering. Well, guess what? The Lord has long suffered us. So why don't you suffer a little bit for him? Keep going, sir.
Come. 46. For this, the law of the beast and of the fowl and of every living creature that moveth in the waters, and of every creature that creepeth upon the earth.
So the Lord just broke down the law, the rules, the code of conduct that you're supposed to abide by. For every beast, every beast as every animal, every fowl is every bird, every living creature that moveth in the waters, that's every sea, as every fish and creature in the sea, and every creature that creepeth upon the earth, that's every insect. That's everything. The Lord said, this is the law for everything that you should eat and you should not eat, that's clean for you and that's unclean for you, and you are required to follow it. Why? Or else you can simply just die. Go ahead, sir.
Slacky, I got a question. So it's the little Baptist churches and the little sanctified churches and stuff, when they have them Saturday catfish fries.
Unlawful. That's heavy. Right, you're going to have a catfish fry in the church that's supposed to be the house of God. When God plainly said you're not supposed to eat no goddamn catfish. Excuse my language. But you want to be a Christian. Your pastor's a holy man of God, right? Yeah, your pastor is a holy man of the God of this earth, which is Satan.
That's right.
Satan is the God of the airways. Satan is the Lord of the airways. Satan is the God of this planet. Not the God of Israel. Not the God of of the chosen people of the Creator. You are following Satan and you love Satan because Satan lets you eat catfish. Satan lets you eat pork. Satan lets you go out and twerk in public and shake your behind at the club. Satan lets you sniff cocaine and smoke weed. Satan lets you strip. Satan lets you sell drugs. Because everything I just named, Satan lets you unalive people, molest children, assault women. Because everything I'm naming, the people that do these things pray to a God that they don't get caught or they don't get hurt or unalived while doing these things. They're not praying to the Creator. The Most High God is not with you when you're doing these things. So what God are they praying to? The God of this world. That means the age and society that we are in. You are praying to Satan himself. And he is the one blessing you. He is the one guiding you through these things. He is the one letting you live longer and longer and sin more and more so that the Lord will get frustrated with you and cut you off and scratch your name out of the book of life and the book of life of the Lamb. And when your name is blotted out, you no longer exist. Your bloodline is gone. Everyone in your family, from your ancestors to your disgusting behind, is cut off forever. And you will never again exist in the earth. You will experience the true death, which is to be back to nothing and to never be anything again. That is a horrible thought.
That's right.
I can't even imagine not being able to be reborn into the earth and live again. You talking about you want to see your dead relatives? You want to go to heaven? You want to see grandma again? You want to see auntie and uncle again? Then turn away from your goddamn sins, because you are going to get grandma, auntie, uncle, granddad, cousin, mama, daddy, child, your child. You're going to get your complete bloodline cut off and wiped out, and you will never see them again because you will not be reborn. You'll never touch them. You'll never hold them. You'll never hug them. You'll never kiss them until you turn away from everything. Christ said, if you're not willing to lose everything and turn away and get away everything, you're not willing to follow him.
That's right.
Now is that time. Coming to the Isupk, it's a hard thing to do. It's a hard thing to accept. But yes, we are the priests and prophets of the Lord.
That's
We're the only ones that are telling you this. We're the only ones willing to risk everything to bring this message to you. And now other people are starting to imitate us, sir, because they've been watching us since 1969, and now that the earth is going to hell and being in chaos, now they want to try to push our message like it's theirs.
Right.
But there were people around when Christ was around that were doing the same thing that these pastors and preachers and fake Israelites are doing, and Christ said let them be, because they can't hurt the truth. They can only help the truth, because they're going to spread the word. But the Lord is going to destroy them, because when they went against them demons, the demons beat them out and had them running the street naked.
Right.
He said, Paul, I know. Christ, I know. Who is you? I don't know you. Trying to exorcise demons that are stronger than you while you full of demons. Stop listening to your pastor.
That's right.
Stop listening to your imam. Stop listening to that Catholic priest. Stop listening to your mother and your father and your sister and your auntie and your brother and your cousins, because they don't know what the hell they're talking about when it comes to the Most High God. And they're going to lead you into hell. You're already in hell, and they're going to lead you to the worst thing that can happen in hell, is when you lose your life prematurely and not have a chance to repent and live a day as a free man or a free woman. Slocky. Be holy. Don't do the things the Lord just said. Don't eat the stuff the Lord just told us not to eat. And he said, do it because I said so.
That's right.
And that's what you better do. So keep going.
Good. 47. To make a difference between the unclean and the clean, and between the beast that may be eaten and the beast that may not be eaten.
So the Lord just went through very descriptive and very, very, very direct instructions of what you can and cannot eat. I mean, God dog, if you don't realize that your pastor been lying to you for the last 20, 15, 20, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, because he's lying to your grandmother and your great-grandmother and your grandfather and your great-grandfather and your great-great-great-great all the way back to slavery. The black Christian pastor, the black Christian preacher's been lying to you since the plantation. Because Massa offered them an opportunity to not have to work on a Sunday. They ain't got to be in the field on Sunday. They go out to the different plantations and teach and preach to make you good slaves.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What do you think the tradition of first Sunday, second Sunday, third Sunday, fourth Sunday, that came from slavery? You didn't know that, did you? That's a slave tradition, because there wasn't a lot of black pastors. So they, and Salaki, I'm gonna get off this point because it's Sabbath service, not the history class. But they had different slaves, loyal slaves from different plantations that would go around on a circuit to each plantation, and they would teach on certain plantations on certain Sundays. So you didn't get every Sunday off like they want to mythologically tell you. No, your Sunday off was a third Sunday. His Sunday off was first Sunday. Her Sunday off was fourth Sunday, second Sunday. Because that's when the black preacher would come to your plantation in the morning and teach and hold church. And teach you not even a quarter of the Bible to tell you to be a good master, good slave to your master, even if they're cruel to you, and that you will be rewarded in heaven when you die. Go ahead, sir.
You're teaching a great Sabbath service. And if I can, if you don't mind.
Come.
You cannot buy your way into heaven. You got Juanita Bynum selling little pieces of cut cloth for $1,000 a piece, saying that you will be blessed, and if your blessing don't come, call her. You got other pastors telling the congregation to give them $2,000 a head. You got pastors locking the doors and demanding money. You cannot buy your way into heaven.
That's right.
And there is no such thing as the rapture.
Right.
Go ahead. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Right. Look, there's absolutely no. One day everybody gonna disappear. There's gonna be piles of clothes everywhere. No. There is no rapture. There is no rapture. It's not happening. You're gonna be here for that destruction. Hate to bust your bubble. Right, you're not buying your way onto a chariot. You don't believe. Hey, wait, Sluggy, see, so you got it. You don't believe in UFOs. You don't believe in the chariots of heaven, but you think something you're gonna be raptured away. You're gonna get beamed away like the goddamn Enterprise in Star Trek. Where do you think you're gonna go? What do you think when the Lord said we'd be called up? What do you think we're going to be called up into? They're going to disappear. They're going to go to the fourth dimension. They're going to go up into the clouds. You know what I'm saying? And hang out in the clouds with white Jesus and the angels with the wings on their back.
That's the problem right there.
And then you're going to come back down. No. You're going to be here for this destruction.
That's right.
You ain't going nowhere.
Right.
You know why? Because you're a dirty, filthy, stinking sinner. And you refuse to stop sinning. You refuse to let go of this mythology. And you refuse to listen to the priests and prophets of the Lord.
That's right.
Even the Lord said a man is never honored, a true man of God, a prophet is never honored in his own house. And then he said a man's enemy will be those of his house. So who are the enemies of the prophets? The main enemies are those in his own household.
Right.
His own family, his own wife. The wife will turn the children against a brother in this truth. We've seen it happen. The wife will let her family turn her again. He got all them women. He ain't never there. He always on the road. He do this. He ain't doing that. He not there. He not doing this. Yeah, because he's doing the work of the Lord. He's trying to save you, dummy.
That's right.
And he's trying to build this nation and save this nation, dummy. And you know how much we got to fight through? You see right here, you can't even follow the goddamn dietary laws. You can't be holy like the Lord told you to be holy. And you wonder why we out 3, 4, 5 days a week and got a slavery to pay all the goddamn bills.
Right.
Then we jet setting all around the country. You think you think it's easy? Yeah, it's fun to a certain degree because we love doing the work of the Lord and we're trying to free our people. And it's exciting being a real revolutionary for the Creator.
Damn right.
But it's tiring and exhausting and it takes a lot of sacrifice and a lot of time and a lot of willpower. And a lot of self-reflection and a lot of picking yourself up when you don't want to get up and keep goddamn moving when you're beat down to the ground. And I'm speaking from experience. This ain't easy, but it's what we're supposed to do according to the Lord our God. So
That's right.
Keep going, sir. 12 and 1.
Okay. Leviticus chapter 12 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, if a woman have conceived seed and born a man child, then she shall be unclean 7 days, according to the days of the separation of her infirmities shall she be unclean.
So if a woman, she gives birth to it. Now this is the law of birthing. It's a law for everything we do. The Lord is very thorough. If a woman gives birth and she gives birth to a male child, she's unclean for 7 days, according to the time of her separation. You know what I mean? Keep going. That's it? All right, you get these next 7, Mariah?
Leviticus chapter 12, verse 3, the Hebrew. Woman, you woman. Mashiyam, it's like Hashama Yanya. Woman wall, it's like a Yama wall. Bashar. Iralatua, verse 4. Washala Shayam, Yawam. Washala Shath, Wamayam, Dashab, Badamia, Tahara, Bakal, Kodash, La'ah, Tagai, Wa'al, Hama Kodash, La'ah, Tabah, Ai, Mala'ath, Yamiyah, Tahara, verse 5, Wa'am, Nakubah, Talad, Wata'aha, Shaba'ayam, it's like Shaba'ayam. It's like Shaba'ayam. It's like Shaba'ayam. Bana the thumb, Kana the thumb. Washashayam, Yawam, Washashah, Yum Yum, Tashab, Ow, Damaya, Tahara, verse 6. Wamambala Ath, Yamaya, Tahara, Laban, Awa, Labath, Dabaya, Kabash, Ban, Shanatawa, La'ila, Waban, Yawana, Awa, Dar, Lakata'ath, Al, Patak, Ahal, Mobai, Al, Hakahan, for 7. Wakroy Yabwa, Lapaniya, Yahweh, Wakapar, Al Ya, Watahara, Mamakwar, Damaya, Wa'ath, Tawarath, Hayaladath, Lazakar, Awa, Lanakoba, verse 8, Wa'am, La'ah, Damataza'ah, Yada, Daya, Shaha, Walakoka, Shataya, Darium, Darawam, Awa, Shanaya, Banaya, Yamana, Akkad, La'ila, Wa'akad, Lakata'ath, Wakapar, Al-Ya, Hakahan, Watara. This is the book of Leviticus chapter 13, verse 1, where the bar, Yahweh, all, Moshe, Wa'al, Ha'aran, La'amar.
In the English, Leviticus chapter 12 and verse 3. And in the 8th day, the flesh of his foreskin shall be circumcised.
So on the 8th day, you have a son. He's supposed to be in the 8th day of life. That's when he receives the circumcision according to our laws. Now, America, as soon as you're born, they pretty much do it damn near as soon as you're born. You're supposed to wait 8 days. You know what I'm saying? According to our laws. But the reason everyone gets circumcised now is because of us.
Right.
That was not something commonly practiced in the world. That's us. Keep going.
Verse 4. And she shall then continue in the blood of her purifying 3 and 30 days. She shall touch no hollow thing, nor come into the sanctuary until the day of her purifying be fulfilled.
So then now, after she's unclean for 7 days, and then she'll continue in the way purifying 33 days. You know what I'm saying? After she's had a male child. She can't come into the feast days. She can't come to the high holy days. She can't come into the sanctuary. She has to be separated until that time is done. You know what I'm saying? So it's 33 days. 33 plus 7 is what, 39? You know what I mean? Basically, that's pretty much all 40 days for a woman, for a male child. Keep going.
Verse 5. But if she bear a maid child, then she shall be unclean 2 weeks, as in her separation, and she shall continue in the blood of her purifying 66 days.
Now, 3 score is what was 3 scores? 30 days. So now, if she bears a female child, she's unclean for 2 weeks, and then she's going to need to be separated for 90 days. You know what I mean? She basically, you know, if you're for a female child, you get 66 days. That's pretty much 96 days. I believe. Let me make sure I'm right. 3 score. So 3 score. Yeah, 3 score is 60. I'm sorry. 3 score is an archaic term, means 60. So 3 score and 6, that's 66 days. Plus you add on the other 2 weeks. So basically, she's basically 90 days unclean. That's 3 months for a female child. That she cannot come to any feast days, any holy days. Like my rib, when she had our daughter last year, you know what I'm saying? They couldn't come to Passover.
Right.
Because that was during in that time period. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Come. And when the days of her purifying are filled for a son or for a daughter, she shall bring a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering, and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering unto the door of the tabernacle of the congregation unto the priest.
Now, when she's done, back in the days, they used to bring a sacrificial offering. Nowadays, when you're done with now, since we're in captivity and the law of sacrifice is over with, you know what I mean? We don't have to do that. When she's done, she's done. You know what I mean? In modern time, but back in the days, they had to bring, as I said, a lamb of the first year for a burnt offering and a young pigeon or a turtle dove for a sin offering, because she's been separated from the congregation for 90 days.
Right.
You know what I mean? Either for pretty much 40 days with the boy, 90 days with the girl. You know what I mean? You've been away for long, and even your emotions, your thoughts, your behaviors, the things that people say, women say, you're gonna have to atone for something. Let's be for real. This is real life. There's no mysticism involved in this. Ain't no ookie spookyism involved. You know what I mean? When women have children, a lot of times they can have postpartum, they can be chemically imbalanced, they're very sensitive and emotional. You done said something or done something. You know what I mean? And plus, because you're not perfect yet. You know what I'm saying? And so you're gonna have to atone for that.
That's right.
But that don't mean keep on sinning. That don't mean keep being a foul mouth B word. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean keep being a piece of garbage to your husband or to your newborn child. You're supposed to strengthen yourself up, to straighten yourself up. You get what I'm saying? Get control of those emotions. Reel that demon, fight them demons off and reel it in. So you don't have to keep making sin offerings. So you ain't got to keep asking for forgiveness over and over for the same old wicked things. That's not the purpose of the sacrificial offering. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to hurt so you don't do it again. You're supposed to sacrifice something valuable so you don't do it again. Nowadays, we don't do that, so you pray. All right? And you're praying and you ask the Lord for forgiveness and all that other stuff you're doing, and then you're going back and doing the same goddamn thing over and over. The Lord does not hear a sinner's prayers.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? Turn away from that. Get control of your emotions. Get control of yourself. If you got somebody in your ear that's making you emotional and turning you against the husband, the man that you opened your legs to and had a baby by, then you need to cut that person off, because they mean you no good.
Right.
And I don't care who it is, mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, friend, uncle, counselor, cut them off. Pastor, right, imam, priest, whoever it is that's giving you wicked counsel. Cut them off, because after you have that baby and you make that sacrifice, you're supposed to turn away from whatever behavior that you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to turn away from that. Keep going.
Come. Who shall offer it before the Lord and make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean from the issue of her blood. This is the law for her that has borne a male or a female.
So we even have to show you how thorough the Lord is. We got a law of birth.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? What other God on earth or in heaven, as they like to say, has given their people a law about birth? None. I'll answer that for you. None.
Right.
None of them Greek or Roman or Nordic or African or Asian or East Indian gods have given any laws as thorough as having even a law about birthing. Because you can tell by their culture. They eat anything. They wild as hell. They kill, they unalive their children. They do a lot of wicked things. They have babies, and then they right in the temple with the newborn baby. Wherever their little temple or place of worship is to they fake gods, they have the baby and be right there the next week in the dang on temple. The woman ain't got a chance to rest. Stop here and recover. The woman being there on her flower. Our God is all about decency and order and cleanliness.
That's right.
And brotherhood and sisterhood and respecting of your parents and loving of your nation. Go ahead, sir.
So my question is, when you see a husband and a wife, or a man and a woman have a child, and they take that baby into a Christian church or a Catholic church to get it Christian with the word on the head, that is against the laws, the statutes, and commandments of the Lord.
Come on, will come. Because as you see, the woman is supposed to be separated for a certain amount of time. Right. She's not supposed to be up in there because she's still bleeding. It takes weeks and months sometimes for a woman to, heal up and all the bleeding to stop. Your wife can have blood clots and end up passing away because she's not getting enough rest. Why you want to hop up with the 2-week-old baby, 3-week-old baby, month-old baby, and run, like you said, running up in a goddamn church to be christened? Your wife's still bleeding. She in there weak, pale. It took a lot for her to get up out the bed. You had to help her out the bed to get her into the dang on car, and every bump you hit, it feel like her insides is gonna fall out of her. You know what I'm saying? Still got stitches in her. Hey, go ahead, sir.
One more question, then I'm gonna shut up. So that part when they circumcised the male child and the little Catholic priest sucking on his penis.
That right there is an abomination unto the Lord.
Right.
That right there is LGBTQ. That is pedophilia. That is parent-approved pedophilia.
God, it does.
Because ain't nothing in this Bible that says take the baby's little young rod and put it in your mouth and suck it before you circumcise them. It says simply here, we just read on the law of birth for a male child. All it said about the male child is that you circumcise him on the 8th day. That's it. So that goes to show that all of these churches and other things outside of the ISUPK and outside of the truth, they make their own rules. They have man-made laws and traditions, and all of them revolve around satanic rituals. All of them. But you still want to follow them. You don't want to obey anything that we've read right here in the Levitical laws. You want to follow the baptismal laws. You want to follow the Baptists. You want to follow the Methodists, the Episcopalians, the Catholics, the Muslims, the Seventh-day Adventists, the Jehovah's Witnesses, the IUICs, and the Sakaris, and all these alphabetical fun fanboys out here. You want to follow all of them. But you don't want to follow the ISUPK when the Lord brought the truth back into the earth and the prophets in 1969. The year the white man went to the moon, the Lord brought the prophets back down to earth. You know what I'm saying? Is that it on that?
I think it was one more.
Verse 8, come, sir.
And if she be not able, bring a lamb, then she shall bring 2 turtles, or 2 young pigeons, the one for the burnt offering, and the other for the sin offering. And the priest shall make an atonement for her, and she shall be clean.
So at the end of her separation, whether it be the 40 days or the 90 days, at the end of her separation, if she had a male child or a female child, these are the things that she needs to do. And the priest will make an offering for her unto the Lord, and she will be clean, and she can go back about living her daily life normally. She can go back into the temple. She can go back into the congregation. She can start going back to feast days and high holy days. She can go back to being a contributing member of the nation. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, during the time of her separation, after she done had that child, she cannot do any of the above that I just named until she is clean again.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to get these next 7. So this is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13. So I got to let this load. Chapter 13 and verse 1 in the Hebrew. Wayadabar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, Wa'al, Aharon, La'amar, verse 2. Adam, Kaya, Yahaya, Ba'awar, Basharwa, Sha'ath, Awa, Sapakath, Awa, Baharath, Wahaya, Ba'awar, Basharwa, Lana'ai, Tazara'ath, Wahawabah, Al, Aharon, Akahan, Awa, Al, Akkad, Maban Yawa, Hakahanya, Saka hakahan yum. Verse 3. Wara'ah. Hakahan. Ah. Hanagai. By war. Habashar. Washa'ir. Banagai. Hapar. Labak. Saki Laban. Wamara'ah. Hanagai, Imak, my war, Basharwa, Nagai, Tazanara, Tazar, Ra'ith, Ha'aya, Hawa, Wara'awa, Hakahan, Wasama, Athwa, verse 4. Wa'am, Baharath, Labanah, Hawa, by war, Basharwa, Waimak, Ayan, Mara'ah, Man, Ha'awar, Washa'ira, La'ah, Hapak, Laban, Wahasag Yom Waha Sagayar Hakahan Av Hanagai Shaba'ite Yum verse 5 Wara'awa Hakahan Bayawam Hashabayaya Wahana Hanagai, Imad, Ba'ayan Yam, Ba'ayan Yawa, La'ah, Pasha, Hanagai, Ba'awar, Wahasag Yarawa, Hakahan, Shaba'ai, Yum, Shanayath, verse 6. Wara'awa, Hakahan, Athwa, Bayawam, Hashanyaya, Shanayath, Wahana, Kaha, Hanagai, Wala'ah, Pasha, Hanagai, by war, Wasaharwa, Hakahan, Masakath, Haya, Wakabas, Bagad Yawa, Watahar, verse 7, Wama, Pasha, Tapasha, Hamasapakath, Ba'awar, Hakarya, Hara'athwa, Al, Hakahan, Lasahar Rathwa, Raha, Shanayath, Al, Hakahan. Let's get the English.
Leviticus chapter 13 and verse 1. And the Lord spake unto Moses and Aaron, saying, when a man shall have in the skin of his flesh a rising, a scab, or bright spot, and it be in the skin of his flesh like the plague of leprosy, then he shall be brought unto Aaron the priest, or unto one of his sons' priests.
So the man has certain skin conditions. It says a rising, a scab, or a bright spot in the skin like leprosy. You know what I'm saying? So that could be that's an abundance of different diseases right there. They're going to be brought to Aaron or one of the priests. Keep going.
And the priest shall look on the plague in the skin of the flesh. Mm-hmm. And when the hair in the plague be turned white, and the plague in sight be deeper than the skin of the flesh, it is a plague of leprosy.
So if the hair is, you see these, you got these spots or these scabs, you know what I mean, in his skin, and it's deeper than the skin. And the hair done turned white. That's how you know it's deeper than the skin. It done gone down to the roots of the hair. I mean, he's got leprosy. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, you say, well, how can a priest know? Well, remember, y'all want to give Egypt the credit for all this modern technology and medicine and stuff. Egypt was destroyed after we left, and it was never the same again. How do you think, just like in America, the first brain surgery was performed by who? A black man. The first heart surgery was performed by a black man. All the miracles of modern day medicine and science and technology came from black people. So it was the same in Egypt. Egyptians didn't invent a goddamn thing. We were in Egypt inventing everything. We built their pyramids, just like we built these skyscrapers. We gave them modern technology. We gave them aqueducts. We gave them medicine. We gave them surgery. We gave them all the thing they knew is how to rip your brain out your goddamn head and put it in a jar and turn you into a mummy. That's what they knew. When you die, take all your organs out, put them in a jar, wrap you up, and throw you in the damn ground. You know what I'm saying? Right. We came in there healing and inventing and building. And the proof of that is look what we're doing and what we have done since we've been in this country. We did the same in that country. Keep reading.
And the priest shall look on him and pronounce him unclean. Mm-hmm. 4. If the bright spot be white in the skin of his flesh, and in sight be not deeper than the skin, and the hair therefore be not turned white, then the priest shall shut up him that has the plague 7 days.
So if it's not deeper than the skin and the hair has not turned white, it's not leprosy, he has a plague. And the priest is going to separate him. It says shut him in 7 days. He's going to separate him from everybody for 7 days. Number one, so he can have a chance to heal. And they're going to treat whatever's going on. And number two, so he doesn't spread it to the rest of the congregation. Right. It's called contamination. Right. That came from us. You heathens was walking around each other, coughing and hacking and touching each other and spreading all types of nasty diseases amongst yourselves. We're the ones that came up with, if someone has something, you contaminate them. You put them in containment. You can confine them and treat them separately so everybody else don't get sick. Right. Well, now where we got that from? The Lord our God. Right. This is still in Leviticus. This is a law that we do this.
That's right.
That's how dope we are as a people, though. Keep going.
Verse 5. And the priest shall look on him in 7 days, and behold, if the plague in his sight be at a state, and the plague spread not in the skin, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days more.
So after 7 days, the priest gonna come and examine him. And if the plague hasn't gone away, if it's still in the same spot and it hasn't spread anywhere, then he gotta be contaminated. He gotta be contained 7 days more. Right. You know what I mean? Keep going.
And the priest shall look on him again the 7th day, and behold, if the plague he's somewhat dark, and the plague spread not in the skin, the priest shall pronounce him clean. It is but a scab, and he shall wash his clothes and be clean.
Mm-hmm. So after 7 days, the priest come and look again so this 14 days. And it's starting to get dark, you know what I'm saying? And it hasn't spread, it's starting to heal, you know what I mean? The priest's gonna look at it and realize it is scabbing over, it's a scab. The plague is gone, you're healing, wash your clothes, and then you're clean again. You can come back out. Keep reading.
But if the scab spread much abroad in the skin, after that he has been seen of the priest for his cleaning, he shall be seen of the priest again.
So now, if the scab starts to spread after he done cleaned himself, the priest got to look over him again. You know what I'm saying? Because the priest has the skills to heal you. Yes, he knows the medicine. He knows the diseases. He knows what's out there. The Lord, remember, when we came out of Egypt and the Lord told Moses to build the tabernacles, he said, I've given certain skills to certain men. And these are the men that I want to do this thing. These are the men I want to do that thing. I want Aaron and his son to be the priest. I want the tribe of Dan and these cats to build this and to build that. So everyone has a set of skills already. We didn't come out just some loose-minded people. Look at how we came out of slavery here in America. We built Black Wall Street in 50 years. The greatest financial institution this country has ever seen. You know what I'm saying? We built Rosewood and Seneca Village and it was 2 Black Wall Streets as a matter. It was like 2 or 3 Black Wall Streets. You know what I'm saying? We called it Black Wall Street because of how the money got traded, but it wasn't just the one in Tulsa. You know what I'm saying? There was like I said, it was 2 or 3 Black Wall Streets around the country where we were trading money with each other and doctors and airports and all this stuff was going on and white people came and destroyed them. So if we came out of American slavery that way, which is the worst slavery the world has ever seen, imagine what we had, the skills we had coming up out of Egypt. Stop thinking so little of yourselves and your ancestors, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? All right, get these next ones, Mariah.
Yeah. It's the book of Leviticus, chapter 13, verse 8 in the Hebrew. Ra'ah, Hakahan, Wa'anah, Pashatha, Hamasapakath, Ba'awar, Watamawa, Hakahan, Tazara'ith, Hawa, was 9, Nagai, Tazara'ith, Kaya, Dahaya, Ba'adam, Wa'ahawabad, all, Hakahan, verse 10, Wara'aha, Hakahan, Wahana, Sha'ath, Labana, Ba'awar, Wahaya, Hapakah, Sha'ir, Laban, Wamakayath, Bashar, Kaya, Basha'ath, verse 11, Tazara'ith, Nabashanath, Hawa, Ba'awar, Basharawa, Watamawa, Hakahan, La'a, Garanawa, Kaya, Tama, Hawa, verse 12, Parawak, the Parak, Hatazara'ith, Ba'awar, Wakasata, Hatazara'ith, Kol, Awar, Hanagai, Marashawa, Wa'ai, Ragalaya, Lakol, Mara'aha, Ayanaya, Hakahan, verse 13, Wara'aha, Hakahan, Wahana, Kasatha, Da'itazara'ith, Kol, Basharawa, Watahar, Hanagai, Kawa, Hapar, it's like Hapak, Laban, Tahawar, Hawa, verse 14, Wabayawam, Harawath, Bawa, Bashar, Kaya, Tahama.
Leviticus chapter 13 and verse 8. And if the priest see that behold, the scab spreadeth in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a leprosy. Verse 9. When the plague of leprosy is in a man, then he shall be brought unto the priest. And the priest shall see him, and behold, if the rising of the white in the skin, and it have turned the hair white, and there be quick raw flesh in the rising. 11. It is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and shall not shut him up, for he is unclean. Verse 12. And if a leprosy break out abroad in the skin, and the leprosy cover all the skin of him that has the plague, from his head even to his feet, wheresoever the priest looketh. 13. Then the priest shall consider, and behold, if the plague have covered all his flesh, he shall pronounce him clean that has the plague. It is all turned white. He is clean.
So he's saying if the leprosy is spreading and spreading, you know what I mean? He said he'll pronounce it an old leprosy. I mean, this is something this person has had for a while. You know what I mean? And it eventually is going to cover his whole body. And once it's covered his whole body and it's taken all the melanin up out of his skin, it's done. It has nothing else to eat off of. You know what I mean? So it's he'll pronounce him clean. You know what I mean? He's not going to shut him up. When he first see, he's going to pronounce him unclean when he see that old leprosy in his skin and in his flesh. So if he's unclean, people know not to go near him, not to touch him. You know what I mean? Because you don't touch anything unclean. You don't want to go near him. And once the process is done, he's clean. The leprosy done did what the leprosy does. You know what I'm saying? It done ate all the melanin up out of your skin. You know what I mean? Once the virus is done doing what the virus is going to do, you're clean again. You know what I mean? All right, so we're going to get these next 7. This is the book of Leviticus, chapter 13 and verse 15 in the Hebrew. Yeah, 15, right? Yeah. Verse 15 in the Hebrew. Rawa'ah, Hakahan, Habashar, Hakayah, Watamawa, Habashar, Hakayah, Tama, Hawa, Tazara'ith, Hawa, verse 16, Awa, Kaya, Yeshua, Habashar, Hakaya, Hanahapak, Lalaban, Waba'ah, Hakahan, verse 17, Rawa'awa, Hakahan, Wahana, Na'apak, Hana'ayat, Hanagai, Lalaban, Wasahar, Hakahan, Hanagai, Hahawar, Hawa, verse 18, Wabashar, Kaya, Yahaya, Bawa, Ba'ira, it's like it, Ba'ira, Wa, Shakayan, it's like it, Winarapa, verse 19, Wahaya, Bamakawam, Hashakayan, Sha'ath, Labana, Awa, Baharath, Labana, Hanama, Sakin, Hada, Mad, Sakin, Hadamad, Hadamata, Hadama'ath, Wanara'ah, Hakahan, verse 20, Wana'ah, Hakahan, Wahana, Mara'ah, Shapal, Man, Ha'aiwar, Washa'ira, Hapak, Laban, Lasamawa, Hakahan, Nagai, Tazara'ai, Haya, Bashakian, Parakah, verse 21, Wa'am, Urana, Hakahan, Wahana, Ayan, Ba, Sha'ir, Laban, Washapala, Ayanana, Man, Ha'aiwar, Wa'aya, Kaha, Waha, Panayarwa, Hakahan, Shaba'ai, Yum.
Stop it. Can I ask a question?
Come on, sir.
So all these laws that you bring out in Leviticus, why is it that God's people think that they don't have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments? After Christ died, they feel like they don't have to keep the law, statutes, and commandments. And don't the Bible say for the wages of sin is death?
Sir.
Aren't we suffering because of our sins?
Sir.
So I wonder why do Christians think that God loves the sinner?
Sir, if I could. So the reason that blacks, Hispanics, and Native American God chosen people are not following law, statutes, and commandments of the Lord is because of Christianity. Christianity is the number one enemy of the Most High God against the truth. You know what I mean? Because you've been taught in the Christian church for 400 years now that the laws of God are done away with. That Christ sacrificed himself and he he pins your sins on the cross or some crap like that. You know what I mean? So the Christian church has said that the laws of God are done away with, that Christ sacrificed himself so that you wouldn't have to follow the law no more. So you can live under grace instead of the letter of the law. The letter of the law is death. Christ gave us grace so that we don't have to die for our sins immediately, that we'll have a chance to actually atone for our sins and have an opportunity to turn away, because back in the ancient days, the Levitical priest went down and enforced the law to the T, to the letter of the law, which means if you did X, Y, Z, DOA. You get what I'm saying? So now we don't have to die immediately for our sins. We have a chance to repent and turn away from our sins and not do it again and live. But the Christian church said the law is done away with. When Christ himself said, I didn't come to change the law, and not one drop, one dot or tittle of the law will go away as long as there's heaven above and earth underneath. I'm paraphrasing. So as long as you can look in that sky and see the sun, the moon, the stars, the clouds, and as long as you can walk and look at that ground and see earth underneath your feet, the law will be here forever.
That's right.
According to Christ. Christian churches lied on Christ and said that he came and did away with the law. When Christ said, I did not come, Christ specifically said, I did not come to do away with the law.
That's right.
So somebody's lying. But our people choose to believe the liar. They want to believe the lie instead of the truth, because the lie makes it easier to live in this world, because you can do all the things. Instead of facing the fact that you're in hell and being tortured by a evil, bloodthirsty devil, you can medicate yourself. You can self-medicate yourself. And that don't just mean with drugs. You can medicate yourself with drugs, with alcohol, with unlawful sex, with shopping. Some people just drive around aimlessly until they tank on E because, I just going to clear my head, so I went driving for 3 hours. Instead of facing the issues and fixing the issues in yourself and in your household and coming back to the law, statutes, and commandments, because all the problems for us is in this Bible. Going to other religions, that's a drug. Christianity is a hell of a drug. Islam is a hell of a backup drug. So is Buddhism and Taoism and Hinduism and all these other isms and schisms and issues. All of those are drugs. All of those are unlawful things that keep us away from following what the Lord told us to do. And the reason that blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans don't do it is because the white man has told them not to. At the end of the day, they said, stop blaming all your problems on the white man. Well, I have to blame my problems on the root of my problems. If the white man would just go away, leave us alone, and like Moses said, let our people go,
That's
all
right.
our problems could be solved.
Right.
If it took 50 years to get Black Wall Street going, imagine nowadays in 10 years what we can do if they just left us alone.
Right.
You know what I mean? Look what Donald Trump has did to the country in 10 months. He done turned 10 months in office, he done turned the country and the world upside down. Imagine what we can do in 10 years. But to answer your question, Sir Salaki, the reason that our people don't believe in the laws of the Lord, don't want to follow the laws of the Lord, is because of that disgusting, satanic Christian church.
That's right.
So if that's the fact, then according to the Bible, how God feel about sinners?
God hates sinners.
Wow. I thought he was all love.
I ain't seen it.
I'm sure.
Yeah, that's all good. No, because people, this is educational, you know what I mean? This is Sabbath service, but people need to learn also, you know what I mean? God hates sinners, it says that in the Bible. It also says that he does not hear the prayers of sinners, all right? And it also says that he loves Jacob and hates Esau.
That's right.
There are plenty of things in this Bible that the Lord hates. So he is not all love, because the Lord hates a lot of things. He hates an unruly crowd. He hates revelers. He hates, man, look, we can go down a list. There's a whole list. He hates liars. You know what I mean? There's a whole list of things that the Lord hates that the Bible lists, and we can go down that list. It's like
Leviticus chapter 13 and verse 15. And the priest shall see the raw flesh and pronounce him to be unclean. For the raw flesh is unclean, it is a leprosy.
Now, if his flesh, when it turns white, if it just goes white all over, it's an old leprosy and he's clean. But if the flesh starts to get raw, the leprosy is really eating. It's eating not just at his belly, but now it's starting to eat at his skin. He's unclean. Keep going.
Or if the raw flesh turn again and be changed unto white, he shall come unto the priest. And the priest shall see him. And behold, if the plague be turned into white, then the priest shall pronounce him clean. That has the plague, he is clean.
So if it starts eating his flesh, but then after a while it stops and he heals up and that flesh turns back white, then he's clean again. But if the leprosy is eating away at him, oh, he's definitely unclean and he's contagious. Keep going.
The flesh also, in which even in the skin thereof was a boil, and be healed.
So it could have just been a boil that burst. That's why it went raw. And once that's healed up, he's clean again. And he's healed. Keep going.
And in the place of the boil, there be a white rising, or a bright spot, white and somewhat reddish, and it be showed to be, and it should be showed to the priest.
Keep going.
And then when the priest see it, behold, it be in sight lower than the skin, and the hair thereof be turned white, the priest shall pronounce him unclean. It is a plague of leprosy broken out of the boil.
So once if the boil is gone, he sees it's risen up, the hair is white, it's deep in the skin. That's the leprosy broke out because of the boil. You know what I mean? So he's unclean. You know what I mean? All these skin conditions, boils and leprosies, and your skin turning white and turning raw, and it's open sores, all that stuff is contagious. So you're going to be unclean. So the person that has these certain skin conditions, they're going to be constantly monitored by the priest. Any changes in their condition, they have to come to the priest and let the priest know and look at it and see it. Because once that leprosy hit, that's a very degenerative disease. You know what I'm saying? So once that leprosy hits, yeah, the priest got to monitor you. And when them boils start busting and your skin gets raw, you got to be separated because it's contagious. Keep going. 21.
But if the priest look on it, and behold, there be no white hairs therein, and if it be not lower than the skin, but be somewhat dark, then the priest shall shut him up 7 days.
Right. So now if he's looking and the hair is not turned white, and it's not deep in it, it's not lower than the skin, it's just surface, and it's a little bit dark, he has to shut you away for 7 days to monitor your progress. Once again, to monitor you, to make sure that this is nothing that's going to spread not only on your body, but spread to the rest of the congregation. Right. You know what I'm saying? So it's a good idea this is in general, when you're suffering from an ailment, something that's contagious. Nowadays, we got the COVID, we got the flu season, we got colds, they had colds and flus and stuff back then too. You know what I mean? When you are sick, basically, stay away from the congregation. If you're sick on the day of a feast day, sorry, sir, I'm sick. I can't make it. My wife is sick. My kid is sick. Whatever. Separate yourselves because you don't want to come in and wipe out the whole school, the whole congregation. Because you don't. I understand not wanting to miss, but sometimes you have to. If you're not feeling well, if you're under the weather, if you're catching a cold, coming down with something, then you need to stay home until you're better.
Right.
Because you may prevent the priests of the Lord. Nowadays, we're raising up our nation. You don't want to stop us from actively raising up our nation. You know what I mean? It shows a lot of zeal that you want to still do the work of the Lord sick, but you're not Michael Jordan. You're not going to win the championship sick with the flu. You know what I'm saying? You need to sit at home, do the honorable thing, rest and recover, and then come back strong.
That's right.
Because you can end up wiping us all out, and then that's going to harm the truth and not help it. You know what I'm saying? All right, with that.
La Yasharala.
Mazda means to stand. Parakadam means to face the east. You'll do the Lord's Prayer in the Hebrew. Abanaw, Shabbat Shemayim, Kwadash, Hayah, Shemka, Yahweh, Malakuka, Taba'ah, Ratazak, Hayah, Aisha, Baratazak, Kawab, Hayah, Bashamayim, Lathananaw, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalakanaw, Wasalakanaw, Wala'ah, Tabayayanaw, Panasai one, a ball, Hawashayanaw, Mayan, Rod, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Watapara,
Aman, in the English. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
I cut the pound, the Hebrew, Yahweh. Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Baba Kashab, Lathananaw, Hakat, Le'apa'ah, Kal Makala, Kal Marawa, Hakat, Latahar, Hamatazarayim, Hakat, Lahaki, Hamati, Hakat, Al-Kawat, Hatama'al, Legarshan, Ba'ashim Yahushai,
Waraman, in the English. Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Please give us the power. Power to heal. All manner of sickness. And all manner of disease. Power to cleanse the leper. Power to raise the dead. Power against unclean spirits. To cast them out. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Player best Israel, the Hebrew, Yahweh.
Ba'ashim.
Yahweh Shai.
Baraklanaw.
Wayasharala. Wahabayah. Sapari. Ba'ashim Yahushai.
Waraman. In the English, Yahweh. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Bless us. And Israel. And the school. In the name of Yahweh Shai. Thank you, so be it.
Psalms 121 in the Hebrew.
Asha'ah,
Ayanya,
Ayanya,
Ahahari,
Ahahari,
Mayan,
Mayan,
Yaba'a,
Yaba'a,
Izari,
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 Ma'ain,
Ma'ain,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Shamayam,
Shamayam,
Wa'aratazar, Ayatan,
Ayatan,
Lamawat,
Lamawat,
Ragog,
Ragog,
Al Yanawam,
Al Yanawam,
Shamark,
Shamark,
Hanala'a,
Hanala'a,
Yanawam,
Yanawam,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yayashan,
Yayashan,
Shawamar,
Shawamar,
Yasharala,
Yasharala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Shamar,
Shamar,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Tazal,
Tazal,
Al-Yad,
Al-Yad,
Yanika,
Yanika,
Yawamam,
Yawamam,
Hashamash,
Hashamash,
La'ah,
La'ah,
Yakaik,
Yakaik,
Wayarak,
Wayarak,
Belayala,
Belayala,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Makalrai,
Makalrai,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Afnapash,
Napash,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yashamar,
Yashamar,
Taza'at,
Taza'aka,
Waba Wa'aka,
Waba Wa'aka,
Mayatha,
Mayatha,
Wa'ai,
Wa'ai,
Awalam,
Awalam.
In the English, I will lift up mine eyes unto the hills.
I will lift up my eyes to the
From
hills.
whence cometh my help?
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help comes from Yahweh,
which made heaven and earth.
which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He that keepeth thee,
He that keepeth thee
will not slumber.
will not slumber.
Behold,
Behold,
he that keepeth Yasharala,
he that keepeth Yasharala,
shall neither slumber nor sleep.
neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day,
nor the moon by night.
nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all
He
evil.
shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out
and thy coming in.
and thy coming in.
From this time forth.
This time forth,
Even forevermore.
even forevermore.
Psalms 83 in the Hebrew. Alahayam,
Alahayam,
Al-Damayam,
Al-Damayam,
Look up,
look up,
Al-Takarat,
all Dakarash,
Al Tashakwat,
all Dashakwat,
all
all
Kayahana,
Kayahana,
Awadika,
Awadika,
Yahama,
Yahama,
Yawan,
Yawan,
Ra'ash,
Ra'ash,
Al-Amaka,
Al-Amaka,
Yarayamu,
Yarayamu,
Sawada,
Sawada,
Wayatha,
Wayatha,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Ya'ai Tazawa,
Al-Tazapawayaka,
Al Tazabawayaka,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Lakawa,
Lakawat,
Monakaki Adam,
Wanakakidam,
Magalia,
Magalia,
Wala'a,
Wala'a,
Yazakar,
Yazakar,
Sham Yasharah,
Shem Yasharala,
Awada,
Awadam,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Naba'ai Tazawa,
Lawai Tazawa,
Labat,
Labat,
Yakad,
Yakadwa,
Ayaka,
Ayaka,
Barayat,
Barayat,
Yakaratu,
Yakaratwa,
Ahaya,
Ahaya,
Adawam,
Adawam,
Wayashamai,
Wayashamai,
Alayam,
Alayam,
Nawa'aba,
Nawa'aba,
Wahagari,
Wahagari,
Gabal,
Gabal,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amawan,
Wa'amalak,
Wa'amalak,
Palashat,
Palashat,
Amishabi,
Amishabi,
Tazawar,
Tazawar,
Gum Ashawar,
Gam Ashawar,
Nalawat,
Nalawat,
Aimam,
Aimam,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Zerawat,
Zerawat,
Labanya,
Labanya,
Lawat,
Lawat,
Salah,
Salah,
Aisha,
Aisha,
Laham,
Laham,
Kamari,
Kamari,
Kasaya,
Kasaya,
Sarah,
Sarah,
Kayabi,
Kayabi,
Bonakal,
Bonakal,
Koyashawan,
Koyashawan,
Nashamad,
Nashamad,
Wayan,
Wayan,
Dahira,
Dahira,
Hayawat,
Hayawat,
Damad,
Damad,
La'adam,
La'adam,
Shayadam,
Shayadam,
Nadab,
Nadab,
Yadmur,
Yadmur,
Kaira,
Kaira,
Wakazabah,
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 Wakazalmanai,
Wakazalmanai,
Call Nashikam,
Call Nashikam,
Ashar,
Ashar,
Amaru,
Amaru,
Nairashah,
Nairashah,
Nanawat,
Nalawat,
Na'awat,
Na'awat,
Alahayam,
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 Shayadam,
Shayadam,
Kagagala,
Kagagala,
Kakwash,
Kakwash,
Napanya,
Napanya,
Rabaka,
Rabaka,
Ka'ash,
Ka'ash,
Shaba'ira,
Shaba'ira,
Ya'ira,
Ya'ira,
Wakalahaba,
Wakalahaba,
Talahat,
Talahat,
Hariyam,
Hariyam,
Khan,
Khan,
Deradap,
Deradap,
Basa'ira,
Basa'ira,
Wabasa,
Wabasa,
Wapath,
Wapath,
Dabahalam,
Dabahalam,
Mala'at,
Mala'at,
Panyaham,
Panyaham,
Kalawan,
Kalawan,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Bukwash,
Bukwash,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabash,
Yabash,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Behold,
Behold,
Ayai, Wayab,
Wayab,
Kapar,
Kapar,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Abad,
Abad,
Wayab,
Wayab,
Da'ira,
Da'ira,
Kaya,
Kaya,
Ata,
Ata,
Shimka,
Shimka,
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Yabad,
Yabad,
Ayawan,
Ayawan,
Cow,
Cow,
Haratazar.
Ratazar. In the English, Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh.
Hold not thy peace.
Hold not thy peace.
And be not still.
And be not still.
O Yahweh.
O Yahweh.
For lo,
Thy
enemies make a tumult.
Thy enemies make a tumult.
And they that hate thee.
And they that hate thee.
Have lifted up the head.
Have lifted up the head.
They have taken crafty counsel.
They have taken crafty counsel.
Against thy people.
Against thy people.
And consulted. Against thy hidden ones.
Against thy hidden ones.
They have said. Come.
And
let us cut them off.
And let us cut them off.
From being a nation. That the name of Yasharallah. May be no more remembered. For they have consulted together. With one consent. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. And the Ishmaelites. Of Moab. The Hagarene. Gabal. And Ammon. And Amalek. The Philistines. With the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot. Salah. Do unto them. As unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kishon. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a red. And like Zeher. Yea. All their princes as Zabak. And as Zamunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of Yahweh in possession. On my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. As the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them. With thy tempest. And make them afraid. With thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And troubled forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou. Whose name alone. Is Yahweh. Art the most high. Over all the earth.
Sorry, Mr. Turner. Of Israel, Imam Sabbath, Imam Barak.
Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahushua Barak.
It's my topic with the sisters, men of Israel, Imam Sabbath, Imam Barak.
Yahweh Shabbat Ba'Hashem Yahushua.
It's my top 7 service dismissed.